spread out as is comfortable. Close the eyes, set an eye pillow on them if you're able. As you settle in, take a deep breath in and let it go. Together, fill up and offer it up. Breathe in deep and full. And gentle sigh as you let go. Now allow the breath to return to normal. Slow and shallow. Let the breath be unconscious. Feel the body come into a place of rest. Feel yourself open, ready to relax. Start to notice the pressure of the ground beneath the body. Start to feel the body become heavy. Start to count the breaths out, down from 10. So that this breath out is 9. This breath out is 8. And so on. All the way down to 0. If you lose track, just start back at 10. With each breath out, feel yourself sinking heavier. Melting down into the mat beneath you. Invite your awareness to travel up to the crown of the head, the topmost point in the skull, the place that was soft when we were all babies. Invite your presence to travel from the crown of the head to the center of the forehead. Feel the forehead relax. Invite your presence to travel to the center of the eyebrows. Feel the eyebrows relax. Invite your presence to start to trace the right eye socket slowly, describing a circle around the right eyeball. And as you're finished, allow your presence to land in the right eyeball and feel it relax and sink heavy to the skull. Invite your presence to travel slowly back to the center of the eyebrows and to start to trace the rim of the left eye socket. Describing a circle around the left eyeball. Before finally traveling to the left eyeball, relax. Feel it sink heavy into the socket. Easing of any tension with the application of your simple presence. Invite your presence back to the center of the eyebrows. Invite it to slowly travel down the bridge of the nose. To travel up and over the tip of the nose. There to split and to symmetrically and simultaneously travel to both nostrils. Notice for a moment the sensation in the nostrils that accompanies the act of breathing. Notice the constriction of the subtle musculature of the nostrils so that as you breathe in, the nostrils flex. And as you breathe out, the nostrils relax. Notice the subtle frictive quality of the breath as it travels in and out through the nostrils. Allow several breaths to just notice the sensation that accompanies the act of breathing. Invite your presence to coalesce at the tip of the nose, to travel down the upper lip, and there to split again and to trace the lips, moving outwards to the right and left, as if you were drawing a set of lips on paper. Invite your presence to reunite the tip of the bottom lip, to travel down into the crease of the chin, to cascade over the chin, landing in the center of the throat. Feel the center of the throat relax. Invite your presence to travel to the center of the chest. And there, invite it to settle and sink through the layers of tissue to the heart beating within you. For a moment, simply invite an awareness, sense of gratitude for the heart beating inside of you. Aware of the pulsation of the heart. Invite a message from its deepest wisdom. Calling forth a quality that will help you to be your greatest version of yourself to date. Invite a single word, perhaps compassion or acceptance, patience or gratitude, to emerge from within the heart space. And imagine that with each beat of the heart pushes this quality out through the blood vessels that it feeds. So that as you notice the beating of the heart in the center of the right chest, you invite this quality with it. Invite your awareness, the beating of the heart, pulsation into the center of the right shoulder. And with it, this same quality of patience or compassion. Invite your presence, the awareness of your beating heart, to the center of the right bicep. And with it, this quality. Invite this quality, your presence of the pulsation of the heart, into the eye of the right elbow. Invite your presence, the awareness of the beating of the heart, this quality of acceptance, to the inside of the right forearm. Feel the heartbeat, the inside of the right wrist. And know that you are inviting this quality into that part of the body. Invite your awareness into the tip of the right thumb. Tip of the right index finger. Tip of the right middle finger. Invite your awareness into the tip of the right ring finger. Feel the heart beating in the tip of the right pinky finger. Become aware of the heart beating in the back of the right hand. The outside of the right wrist. Aware of the heartbeat in the outside of the right forearm. The outside of the right elbow. Feel your heart beating in the back of the right tricep. The back of the right shoulder. Invite your awareness to travel up and over the right shoulder and to land once again in the center of the chest. Then become aware of the heart beating in the center of the left chest. Imagine with each beat it calls that quality to that part of the body. And to the center of the left shoulder. Center of the left bicep. Feel the heart beating, the eye of the left elbow. The inside of the left forearm. Notice the heart beating. The inside of the left wrist. Infusing the tip of the left thumb with that same quality. The tip of the left index finger. The tip of the left middle finger. Aware of the heart beating in the tip of the left ring finger. Tip of the left pinky finger. Back of the left hand. The outside of the left forearm. The outside of the left elbow. The back of the left tricep. back of the left shoulder. Invite your presence to travel up and over the shoulder, to return to the center of the chest. Inviting an awareness, the subtle rise and fall of the chest. The subtle expansion of the rib cage with each and every breath. Invite your awareness to travel down to the navel. Noticing the subtle movement in the belly that occurs with each breath. Invite your presence to split, to travel simultaneously to the crease of both hips. To travel symmetrically to the center of both quadriceps. Travel together to both kneecaps. Allow your presence to slide down both sharp shin bones. Arriving in the center of both ankles. Notice the tops of the feet. The tips of both big toes. The tips of the second toes. The tips of the middle toes. The tips of the fourth toes. Finally, noticing the tips of the pinky toes. Notice the soles of both feet. Feel the backs of both heels. Feel them heavy, the mat beneath you. Allow your presence to sink to that lowest and farthest point in you. And imagine in the heels, two little valves emerge. With your mind's eye, unscrew them, opening up a portal. The lowest portion of the body that allows everything you've ever been to start to escape. As it flows out through these two valves, feel the body sink heavier, 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 as if you were sitting in a bath full of warm water, gently draining. Till finally, everything you've ever been has been emptied. The body sinking heavy. The spirit can become very light. Start to imagine yourself floating. First, just a few inches up above the body. And then higher still until you're floating at the top of the room, looking down. See the room and the yogis laying within it. Invite yourself to become lighter still, floating up through the ceiling so that you can take in the building, the shopping center, the trees and parking spaces. Invite yourself to float up lighter still, until you can take in the streets that surround you, the sidewalks, the neighborhoods. See the houses and the parks. Continue to float lighter still until you can take in the whole city, the highways, byways, the roads that lead in and out. Allow yourself to become lighter still so that you float higher. You can take in the entire state and area that surrounds the city. See the rivers and lakes, the distance, the hills, prairies. Continue to float up lighter and higher still until you can take in the entire region. The country that expands, populated with people, the animals, the land. Float higher still, seeing in the distance the continental divide, the mountains, the great rivers and features. Float higher still till you can take in the whole of North America, the outline of Alaska and Canada, Florida and Mexico. Invite yourself to become lighter still, to float up higher, taking in South and Central America, North America, the oceans that surround and hold us. Invite yourself to become lighter still, float up till you can take in the entire world. See Asia and Europe, Africa and Australia, the North and South Pole. floating further and further out. Till you see the earth as a whole, as if you were standing on the moon. See the beautiful white clouds swirling. Floating lighter and further out. Start to take in our entire solar system. Planets orbiting our beautiful orange sun. Its power is life-giving. Floating farther and farther away, till our solar system becomes but a speck in the limb of a spiral galaxy, churning expansively through the vastness of space. From this removal and perspective, feel a great and powerful peace come over you. Everything in its place. Everything with a purpose. Everything perfect. Feel a gratitude and a gratefulness infuse you for the wonderful, unknowable perfectness of the universe. The challenges that have led you here, all the hurdles you've overcome, perfect by their nature and there to serve you. The path towards your life's purpose. This place of peace, acceptance and grace. Start to slowly zoom back in. Slowly taking in our solar system. Our sun and the planets, bringing with you this sense of peace and acceptance, zooming in until you can see the earth, bringing with you this perspective as you zoom slowly back in to our continent, bringing acceptance and presence, slowly back towards the state we reside in, to the city, the streets, inviting your presence, perspective back into the building, to the room, to your body. In your mind's eye, invite those same valves to close tight. And imagine that each breath you take in is a chance to call in the same quality, perspective, patience, so that this breath in starts to fill you with that quality from the lowest layers of tissue up, as if the body were a vessel filling with liquid, inviting patience, compassion to fill the backs of the legs, the bottom layers of the back of the skull. Each inhale filling you up with grace, appreciation, gratitude, surrounding the internal organs, infusing the tissue within you with the quality that you need to be the best version of you yet. Till finally, with this breath, it starts to overfill the body with this quality. Imagine it spilling out the top layers of tissue, the crown of the head, forehead, the mouth and chest, fronts of the arms and legs, cascading down around you, coating the skin, until you sit laying full, covered in this quality. Feel it start to spread out around you like a puddle of slowly moving water, to mix and intermingle with the goodness of those that surround you. An offering of peace, compassion, acceptance, and grace. From this place of peaceful presence, open yourself to some wisdom from within. A message, a solution, or a question. Invite it. Acknowledge it. File it away. In your mind's eye, picture a face and think love and acceptance to to that person. Then picture another. And think love and acceptance for that person. Allow another to emerge and don't question the face. Just think love and acceptance. When you feel complete with that face, picture another. Calling in all the characters that have populated your life, your mother, father, sisters, brothers, children, one at a time or as groups, seeing their faces and offering from the deep, pure center of your being, love and acceptance. Moving on to another. Moving backwards through time. So that each and every character your being has interacted with is graced with your love and acceptance. So that your being is suffused with forgiveness, completeness with that character, walking backwards in time. See teammates, friends from school, old neighbors. See their face and simply think to them love and acceptance. Go back as far as you can through time. Finally, picturing your own face as a small child. And in this moment, offering your love and acceptance to that youthful you. Allowing a subtle smile to play across the face. Give and receive your love and acceptance to yourself. As you feel complete, start to invite the subtlest emotions into the fingers and toes, moving them slowly so you can feel the bones creak beneath the skin, like an old door hinge. Moving one finger, then the other, and all of them together. Roll out the wrists and ankles. As you're ready, stretching and reaching the arms up high so the biceps are beside the ears. We interlace all 10 fingers above the head and bend gently to one side and the other. Taking your time to remove any props, rolling onto your right side. Take your time. When you get there, curl up tight. This posture in place in which we all began. Feel yourself toward yourself, just a bit more kind, forgiving, deserving of your love and acceptance like any other human on this planet. Give and receive. When you're ready to sit up, do it slowly, the eyes closed. When you do sit comfortably, upright but not rigid, place the hands deliberately. Together, big breath in and out. Subtle smile on the face as you take in and give back. And together, let's sing 3 ohms to seal our experience today. First, a full round of breath in and out. 3 times as 1. Take in. Inhale the thumbs to the forehead. Exhale the forehead to the earth. Chin to the chest. A moment of gratitude. So thankful to have had this time together. Hopeful for all the rest. Thank you so much, yogis, for making this great choice to slow down, to rest. For joining us here, for having us here. Thank you. Namaste.